I know what it's like to grow up poor. And even though I'm no longer poor, I remember it well enough to still want to fight on behalf of people that are poor. Now I'm middle class, and I know how difficult it is to get ahead in the middle class. So I have a lot of grit and fight in me for the middle class. But I can't ever forget what it was like growing up poor, needing food stamps, going to the store with the coupon books, not with the card, going with the coupon books to get food. And so to me, there are a lot of people who, whether they ever grew up poor or not, I don't know. But if they did, they have clearly forgotten what it was like to grow up poor. Did they grow up middle class? Then maybe not. But they grew up at a time where it was easier to be in the middle class than it is right now today. Those people are in the Democratic Party, and they want the vote of the middle class and the poor people. Yet they don't want to service us, because servicing us means we have to challenge the very thing that is sustaining their success, which is the economic status quo. I want to make a prediction. My prediction is that the Republican Party, as we know it, is going to fade away after this election cycle. They're not going to win. And because of the divide inside of the Democratic Party, you're going to see that upper middle class, super moderate, center right group of people who call themselves socially progressive and economically conservative. You're going to see an alignment come out of that Republican Party that's dying. The crazies are going to go further to the right. Those who have sense, they're going to meet up with the Hillary Clinton Democrats, and they're going to form a new party. That might take 20 years, might take 30 years. I think it might be actually quicker, because they have more in common. They have more in common. Their economic interests are in line. Hillary Clinton's economic interests are in line with Jeb Bush's. Some black voters who are socially progressive, but they're economically conservative, and they've made their money, they're old, they're sitting on their money, they're good to go. They are no more interested in helping, not all of them, some of them are no more interested in helping people who are struggling in poverty and people who are struggling in the middle class with actual policies. I'm not talking about rhetoric. I mean things that will really change that paradigm. They're not interested in doing that. They're interested in protecting the status quo. And so therefore they have become conservatives. And I think they're going to find in the next generation, you're going to find those people moving closer to Republicans and forming a new party over on the right, because it's just not tenable anymore. The progressive movement has changed. It is kicked off in earnest, and they are drawing the line, and they're showing us that they don't want us to be progressive. They just want our votes. And we're like, who do you really think we are? You really think we're going to allow you to continue being progressive in name only and implementing economic policies that are detrimental to the middle class and the poor, working poor, and still get our vote? 2016, that's over. That's over. You're either going to be progressive and help and pass policies, or you're not. Folks, this is the Benjamin Dixon Show. Thanks so much for joining me. There's a video I'm getting ready to tweet. It's about, as it got sent to me by Solomon. I'm about to send out this tweet about the endorsement of Bernie Sanders by Harry Belafonte. And here's a quote for it. Harry Belafonte said, "I'm here to see what of the Democratic Party is left worth salvaging." So I'm going to send that out. I want you guys to watch that. It was 15 minutes long. I wanted to do it tonight, but obviously we're not going to do 15 minutes at this point. We have 6,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. We want to make the goal by the end of the primaries. By when the primary is over, the convention is usually in June. Let's get 4,000 more subscribers on YouTube and on Spreaker. Let's hit 10,000 across the board. You guys can make that happen. Become a Patreon. Go and become a patron. Go to www. Anyway, my announcer will say it. My announcer says all that. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
The Benjamin Dixon Show is only possible with listener support. Go to www.thebenjamindixonshow.com to register for our blog, join the Progressive Army, and support The Benjamin Dixon Show.
Crazy mother.
If you like this episode, be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Consider becoming a Patreon. Go to www.patreon.com/The BPD Show and support The Benjamin Dixon Show.